underrated. Like just the way that they captivate the flow. Like it's just different. I don't think it's respected enough. Most definitely.
Yeah. Fuck with that.
Yeah, for sure.
That nigga said Sheila E.
Right.
Said two drummers, my nigga.
Yeah.
Questlove, like Questlove for real though. Like Sheila E. though, like nigga.
Yeah, Sheila E.
And Lauren Hill. I rock with Lauren.
I mean, yeah, no, I fuck with Lauryn Hill heavy, like, but nigga said drummers though.
Nobody ever said drummers on the show?
Come on, man. Fuck no. You the first one.
Oh yeah.
Like drummers?
Man, people who really
To work
just
with Questlove, nigga, be stupid. To work with Sheila E, be more stupid.
Shit, that's why I keep saying that shit, nigga. Like Sheila E, nigga. Can you imagine?
that'd be crazy.
Let's just keep it under that.
You got two drummers in the room right now. I just thought I'd throw that out there.
Oh yeah, that's dope. You guys got a set over here?
No shit.
Oh okay.
Them two niggas drum. They play drum.
Okay. That's what's
Just
up,
thought I'd
that's what's
throw
up.
that out there in the atmosphere. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you ain't supposed to be a nigga. You hear all the shit that make niggas beats, bro.
Come on, man.
You supposed to let a nigga be a silent killer.
The talents out there.
Oh no, man.
That's
I'm-
what's up.
You just told the nigga I got the 50 cal sniper on me. Nigga right there.
I didn't say all
50
that.
cal. It's underneath the seat.
I didn't say all
He got
that.
measured in.
I did not say all that.
These niggas be firing hot shit.
I didn't say all that. I just
Church nigga.
put it in the atmosphere. That
Shit,
you
nigga.
got two
Nigga play the
drummers
drums,
right
man. You know.
there. I'm just saying.
Yeah. You gotta be multifaceted in this here game that we play, bro. It's called entertainment.
Come on.
It's music.
That's real.
That's why I said earlier on, like my guys, the one-stop shop for everything. These motherfuckers do everything, man. They do
Nigga, we
everything.
can
See,
make you a
that's
beat
what's
on a
up.
computer, or nigga, we can go to the studio and make you a live beat. Some fire.
These dudes just want YouTube beats. That's crazy. I want my shit constructed. Like,
That fire.
yeah, that shit gotta be
Nigga,
some
nigga
real.
want the beat to be specifically made for him. Like, this is me. No one can do this other than me. Type shit.
Yeah, like my song "Perfect Timing." That was like constructed just for me. Like we sat down and we really did like the instrumentation. Like the producer, Master Green, shout out to him. Like he sat there and really brought in somebody who had like actual instruments. You know what I mean? I try to get in more in depth with it though. Like for my album Drama Season, I'm really trying to. Yeah, I'm gonna hit you up for sure. Now I know you do drum. We gonna really get in there.
It's nothing, bro.
Yeah, for sure. I got you. That's what's up.
Speaking of perfect timing, I like that. And the fact that you put more work into it, I'm going to tell you right now, I ran through that track on the way here, and that track is one I really like. Perfect timing.
Thank
So
you,
I'm going to
thank
give you props for that track.
We got time to talk about that track for a second? Because I said some things in there that certain people probably don't even get. Like,
No, we have to go.
Right. No, you can't talk about perfect timing.
That's it. You've been cut off. That's it. Thank you, Jay.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, go ahead.
Just fucking with
not
you.
even like the mindset, like how we were talking about how people see things. Like I said, I'm gonna be real. Like in that song, I said I made it. You know what I mean? And it did what I wanted to do. Certain people were like, "Oh, rah, 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 this is that," and I was like, "Okay, you know, tell me how you feel like that." You know, to the ones that I really cared about their opinion. Everybody else, fuck off. But and then they told me like, "Well, do you got the big house? Do you got the nice car? You got this and that?" And I'm like, "No, I ain't got the big house, but I'm able to make a good amount of money by myself. I'm able to be my own bank. That's something that I really wanted to strive for a long time, like to actually go with this music, have a plan, because I was blind for a lot of years. Like I was like, I don't know what my next step is gonna be. Like now I already got my next 50 steps ahead of me. Like I know I'm gonna do interview. I know I'm gonna do, a tour. I know I'm gonna do mixtape. I know I'm gonna do, this and that. So it's like I already have the plan set in motion. I already have like, I told you like I'm going to Miami to work with the Dolphins player. I'm gonna be going to London for an actual interview as well. And on my page they had premiered my song "Don't Get It Confused" on London radio. So just certain things like that. Like I'm trying to actually go out there, and instead of just being behind the web and just being an internet star, like I'm trying to go out and venture on to these things like a show in Japan. I had got paid half for a show in Japan and I never went to it. I did the show in London about 2 years ago. So I've been just trying to do more international things. I keep talking about London because I was like, when I went out there, like they loved me and I was just like, just because I was American and they never heard that type of music, at least not in the venue that I performed at. So I was over there in Camden Town, if you guys ever looked that up. But it's like a whole market. It's like a block of all just stores, and they call it the Camden Market. So we were over there in that venue. So it's pretty cool.
That's what's up.
Experience. Been some places.
Most
Trying to
definitely.
get there, dog. Yeah.
That's what I'm
Most
talking
definitely. Most
about.
definitely.
Branch out. New
Trying to,
shit.
yeah.
Exciting shit. We need out the country with it.
What would you say to a young recording artist that has the tangible art done, but is trying to like really get it out there and build a social media base and things like that?
That they can do the same exact thing that I'm doing. I'm not doing nothing that they can't do. Everything that I'm doing is already there. I feel like this, like the $1 million is already there. It's already on this planet. I just gotta go get it.
Like what exactly is it? Like how are you reaching people and expanding that?
Oh, okay. Building the relationships, networking, the connections. Those doing that, like even
On
coming.
Instagram, Facebook,
Yeah.
Like what mechanics are you using?
Oh, that's actually what I'm doing, the actual footwork, and like coming to events like this and talking to the people. Like after this, I'm gonna get all y'all social media. You know what I mean? I've been doing that for years. Like I would say, like in college, I would go to at least 3 or 4 networking events, and I would go talk to people, like go talk to the CEO of 300 Entertainment, just because he's in the building to talk to students at the college. Like talk to Snow the Product, who was signed to Atlantic Records. Talk to Jay Dilla, who produced work. You know what I mean? And he probably still don't even know my name, but just to talk and see him and be one in the crowd. You know what I mean? Just to go to those networking events, for me at least, I knew how to capitalize on all of that and really listen, because I know a lot of people that were in the same predicament and didn't do nothing with it. So I feel like if you go and you do that, just take notes and pay attention,
Networking.
most definitely.
Getting out, networking.
Yeah, because even like, I didn't even bring it, but I had a jewel case. I used to do the Nipsey thing. I had my song Musically Intoxicated. I had it on the full jewel case, and I paid for it to get manufactured. And I went out and I put it on people's cars. Some people gave me money, some people didn't. But I actually did that for a couple years to get money. You know what I mean? So I did a lot of stuff. Still doing a lot of stuff. I'm probably still gonna do that. You know what I mean? Because even for major labels, they hire a street team. Why can't you be your own street team? Like, why we gotta hire people to go do the same thing that we can do? Why we gotta, you know what I mean? That's how I look at things. Like, we can do this. A lot of people are just lazy. Definitely. So.
State to state.
Yeah.
Different places.
Cause people be like, okay, I work.
Networking.
Yeah, definitely. I work. Okay, I'm too tired to do this and too tired to do that. Okay, well, we're gonna keep on going on this cycle. And you'll keep on being at this job and keep on saying like, I want to do my dream next year, tomorrow.
Right.
Man, you can die tomorrow. Tomorrow's not promised.
We gotta fucking bust this move while you got the opportunity. Stop
Yeah.
sitting up there waiting. It'll never be perfect time if you sitting up
Yeah.
there.
Cause then tomorrow
Wait.
gonna turn into the next day, and the next
and
day,
the next day, and the next week, and the next week gonna turn into the next month. Do the shit you can do right fucking now while you can do it. That's what I think anyway.
Yeah. I'm with you. Yeah. I know a lot of artists that just like, man, I'm tired, bro. I don't want to go to that concert. I'm gonna go tomorrow. I'm like, man, before you finish the sentence, I'm off the phone, bro. I'm already. Come on, man. Like, just.
Tired.
You're not like you playing with it. Like
You don't want it.
Yeah, you don't want it. Like I'm like, man, my daughter look at me and I'm like, man, do I want to be with her? Do I want her to be singing my song lyrics, or do I want to just be sweeping and mopping all day? Like, nah, that's just not for me. I just not. I'm not complacent with a basic life.
I'm trying to take over this world, my nigga.
Exactly.
We ain't gonna fucking do that by sitting in one spot all goddamn day.
Yeah, I'm not gonna stop
I
until it
can't
happens.
sleep the day away. I gotta fucking get out and make shit happen.
Yeah, most definitely. So even like the connections that I have, like talking to certain people and them sending me like unreleased tracks, and because that's really how that happened. Like doing songs with Tory Lanez and Wiz Khalifa. Like I didn't meet them or nothing like that, but the people that were connected with them and in the studio with them were like, you know what? I think I can get you an unreleased track. I think I can get you this. I think I can get you that. And I'd be blessed to be in that same situation again. But just the drive and going to networking events and just being in the right place at the right time. That helped me a lot. Cause honestly, like even like certain moves, like I look at it, I'm like, man, how am I gonna make this next move? But I just do it. I just put my footwork in, and I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna just do it. I'm gonna do this next thing. I'm gonna do this next thing.
It's the energy,
You
my
know?
nigga. Sometimes as long as you take that first step and get the fucking initial fear out the way, the shit kind of takes care of itself. People be scared to even fucking take their risk. Like, I mean, I don't know. I can't explain it to you, because I've been through the same shit. I
Yeah.
don't be knowing how certain shit play out. I just take the fucking first 2 steps or whatever, and the shit kind of take care of itself after that.
Yeah.
man.
That's real. I was talking to somebody who trying to do a radio show like this. They were like, man, I'm getting in the garage. We're going to set up some microphones. We're going to do this and that. Been sitting on that dream for like a year. You know, I'm just like, keep hitting me up. Yeah, Jay, we're going to get on that thing. I'm like, yeah, good luck with that, bro. I'm cool. Like, by the time you do that, I'm going to be on a whole other different thing. I'm cool, bro. So, it's all good. But, shout out to everybody with a dream that's actually putting in the footwork and doing it. Like you guys, so
Exactly.
respect.
Appreciate that. Respect to you, niggas.
Most definitely. I appreciate you guys.
Respect to you.
Yeah, bro, just trying.
Shit, you ain't trying, you doing. There's a difference.
Yes, sir. I got you.
You ain't trying, you doing.
Ain't no such thing as trying.
Ain't no such thing as trying.
Just
Either you
doing it,
doing it
not
or you ain't. You
Right.
doing it.
Most definitely. And then too, like, there was a point, like, I used to do like 2 or 3 shows a week. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of blogs that write about that. Like, if you Google my name and stuff, you can read a lot of stuff, and then you'll really see like me. Okay, like for example, when I was going to Musicians Institute, I'm gonna tell you just how hard I was working. I was going to from like 11 hours in a day. As soon as I would get off, I would take the train from San Bernardino to LA. As soon as I would get off of there, I would go to Amazon and work because I needed to fuel my not only my music career but my college tuition. Cause it doesn't cover everything. Like the little money that they give you, it don't cover shit. So it's like I had worked myself into a pit of sickness, a week, and I was just like in the hospital, and I was like, my mom told me like, do you want this? Like, is this what you want? But she was saying it like, this is what you want? Like, you want to be sick? But I heard her like, is this what you want? I said, you know what? Yeah, this is what I want. So I just had to decide, do I want this? Like, do I really, really want this? Or do I want to just be like, you know what? I'm sick. I'm spitting up blood. I'm throwing up blood. I'm doing all type of stuff. Like, because I had other things that were going on with me, and I was still pushing through it. I was still, I had my little cancer, whatever I was going through, my little tumors and stuff. But I still was like, you know what? I don't want no sleep. I don't want to smoke. I don't want to do nothing. I just want to just be in the studio. I want to write. I want to just, and that's how I got, how I perfected my craft, is just keep on writing. People hating, all right, cool, I'm going to put that in this. Oh, girls tripping, I'm going to put that in my writing. Oh, nobody want to support, nobody want to go to my show, I'm going to just write about it. I'm going to write about it. My dad don't want to be there for me, I'm going to write about it. Like my mom and people sometimes don't want to see the vision, I'm going to write about it, so. With everything, I just feel like I vent through my pain.
That's so huge.
And a lot of people, they like you hear them on a mic, and that's the problem. You hear them reading. You sounds like they're, even the dude that was rapping, like you hear him reading. You gotta put that emotion in. If you've been through something, then you'll hear it in the music. So I try to put my
Ain't no emotion. People be trying to say fuck emotions. Your emotion is your superpower.
Yeah.
That's what gets you through life. People don't want to deal with the emotion. I didn't even want to get into all that, but I swear that my mom put that shit in me and my brother early on. You know what I'm saying? Like, she told me flat out. She was like, I ain't got no girls. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm finna raise no punks. Y'all ain't finna be no bitches out here. Just flat out. She was like, everything you gonna go through, it was millions of people before you that went through them same fucking problems. The problems you got is the same fucking problems that's been here, and they gonna continue to be here. Do what the fuck you need to do. If you need to cry, take your ass in that closet, cry. If you need to yell, go out there and yell. If you need to kick some shit, throw some shit, hit some shit, do whatever the fuck you need to do, and bring your ass back in here and be great.
That's real.
That's true.
Get over it. Stop missing out on life, dwelling on dumb shit. Dwelling on shit that happened 4, 5 years ago, 10 years ago. There's people that can't move on and be happy because they still mad about some shit that happened from years ago. Don't be around me. I don't need that energy on me. Man, let that shit go, man. Get through that shit. That's real.
Yeah.
Your emotion is what fuels you. Some of the
That's your
hottest
power.
hits and some of the biggest songs that have ever been made have been made from heartbreak, bad experiences. You put in your energy, put in that feeling, and put in that emotion into your music. Instead of going out doing some negative stuff, do some positive stuff. Put it in your music. That's where it's supposed to be.
You re-energize yourself. You took that energy from the negative shit and made something positive with it. You took that energy and transferred it into a different way, man.
Most definitely.
That's what you gotta do.
I'm telling you. Like I had showed him too. I'm gonna show you guys as well. Like my face was all messed up. Like as soon as I got jumped, I was mad. Like I was like, man, what the fuck? Like you bitches, the same thing you said. Like man, you pussy. Like what the fuck? But then I thought about it. Like man, I don't need to be focused on that. I'm gonna put it in a song. I'm gonna be real. So that song, don't get it confused. It's like I'm talking about a lot of stuff. Cause like I mess with so many people as far as like I try to like I was so loyal. I gave all my homies a company, quote unquote. Like I built up Instagram pages like Hip Hop Buzz, and I said, you run it. You know, I'm gonna build it up, and you run it. And then everybody, they just were like, you know, I can't do it or this and that. But I know a bunch of people that could have made that opportunity, like, and just ran with it. But they just complained, and they just like, I don't know this. You know this. I'm like, well, learn. There's YouTube. Like, there's all type of stuff. Like, I can teach you. Like, but they just didn't want. They weren't into it.
Don't just say you want it and then you ain't willing to put in the work to get it. So nigga, you just want it, nigga, with no real work ethic or drive to get to it. You don't want it then, nigga.